One thing I noticed about this play was that the language that the writer used was much easier to understand. Previous plays we have read, like Shakespeare and others, were very difficult for me to understand. In Shakespeare's plays, I found myself like underlining, reading, and rereading to fully capture what was going on in the play, just because it's not words that I was used to. I also enjoyed that each scene in this play was done in a different place, and the scenes all look different. Some values I saw in the play were that although words are written, it is not necessarily true words. So, for example, George doesn't really love Esther. I think that his letters were not his own words from his heart. I think that this showed me that although people sometimes may say things or may write things, it's not always the truth. The characters were in different economic classes in this play. So Mrs. Van Buren was a wealthy white woman, while Esther was a hardworking black woman, and Mamie was a prostitute. And I found this interesting because in a lot of plays this isn't the case, and it showed a lot of different social classes and economic classes in this play. One thing I circled while reading this play that I had to look up was the smoking jacket. I found out that it is a man's comfortable jacket that's typically made of velvet, and it's formerly worn while smoking after dinner. So while I was reading, I was a little confused as to what this was, and once I looked it up, and after getting the definition, I understood its context a lot better. I think that this play reinforced the stereotypes of African Americans. In this play, Esther is a black, hardworking woman, and I think that in the 1900s, this was not an easy task, and it was not easy to be a black woman. The relationship she had with the wealthy Miss Van Buren was beautiful, and I found it very inspiring, because since Esther was black and worked so hard, I would think she wouldn't get along with this wealthy woman that had a lot of differences from her. During this time period, their relationship was definitely not the norm, so it allows us to see how we're all so similar, and that people should really be treated as equals no matter how wealthy they are or what they look like. Unfortunately, stereotypes of African Americans still exist today, and we have seen so much of it lately. I think that people do not try to understand and put themselves in other people's shoes all the time. Education on this topic would be really helpful early on, in my opinion, and I think that if we were taught about racism early on in our lives and taught that everyone was equal, it would be a very different world. 2 questions that I would ask about the play are: which characters portrayed in the play were most similar to yourself, and what do you think happened with the characters of Esther and George after the play ended?